Hi again. We are at the Undead Parish bonfire, and as I said, we are going to go to the depths. So to do that, we need the basement key, which is conveniently on this side of a gate, which if we had gone from the Undead Burg, it would be on the wrong side, and so we would have to go around it. So I'm just gonna show you the way. As you can see, when you backstab or parry someone, you are invincible. So even if another enemy hits you, you won't actually get hit, which is really convenient if you're stuck between a lot of enemies. Try to backstab them. Even if it doesn't kill them, it will keep them on the ground, so you can deal with the other enemies. I'm probably gonna run into this situation at some point, especially fighting dark wraiths. Anyway, this is the way we were supposed to, or that you would come to through if we had gone to the Undead Burg. So there's this knight over here and the spearman, which, as you know, just kick him. That way there's another spearman. Oh, a spear. But nothing of interest. There's a fog gate, a random fog gate, and there is another black knight eventually. But we're not gonna deal with black knights right now. So you come over here, and didn't mean to do that. That item right there is the basement key, which we want. So we'll just go and grab that. See, this guy right in front of us, he will run and use the switch and close the gate, but we don't want him to do that. He does not respawn, so we might as well kill him. But first I'm going to take care of these crossbow guys, because they can annoy us quite a bit. So when you hear them shoot, just strafe. Ouch. Oh. Bad timing. We got the basement key, so should we die, it shouldn't be a problem. But that's as you can tell, the boar demon. Or demon, I suppose. I mean, they're all demons. So you can simply back away over here. You can backstab this guy, but since there is the other guy, I'm not gonna fight him. Or if he conveniently walks away like that, why not? But he's not dead. One backstab will never be enough. They have a lot of health, so just wait for him to go away again and pull off a backstab. It's not that easy to backstab them for some reason. I got lucky both of these times. If you don't backstab them, you'll do a little damage, very little damage, and get rebounded off their armor. I think anywhere. A jumping attack should not cause a rebound, but or general piercing attacks. I want to say with thrusting weapons, but where am I going? But I would still not trust that and just go ahead and backstab him. So now we're headed this way. The gate is open, and even should it close? Oh, I did not kill this guy. Should it close, we wouldn't care too much. What a fool, he fell. Anyway, then there's this other guy. I think he may be the one who runs and closes the gate, but guess what? We can do the same. Close the gate on him. You can actually close the gate on him and he will die. But It's just a fun little thing to do. That did not seem like it hit him. Hey, let's open this again so we don't get stuck behind it if we're on the other side. And now comes the problem with getting to the depths, because, well, there's a dragon on the way, and you know, dragons are not exactly the happiest folk. Maybe they may be easy in Skyrim, but not in Dark Souls. You should have by now practiced parrying these guys or killing them. You see how I do it, so you shouldn't have any problems. Up there's a Black Knight. This gate is actually under where the dragon is. I believe you can, there is a way, or maybe they patched it, to snipe the dragon from up the tower of the Black Knight, but to do that you have to defeat the Black Knight, and this one has a great sword, so I would not recommend doing that at this level of experience, at least. Down here there are rats. They will poison you in a couple of hits, but this armor actually has a very good poison resistance, so just lock on to them and hit them if you can. If you hit two at once, it will kill them. Then there is this other guy, which we can conveniently snipe before he chugs the Nestus. Oh yeah, you can snipe the dragon from down here and he will get very pissed. And we can get the Drake sword. The problem is that with the newest patch, I believe, the dragon runs away every time you hit him. So as you can see, he moves forward and then you'd have to hit him again. And it takes a few arrows to kill him. I want to say a few hundred arrows. So I'm not actually going to do this right now. It was just for showcase. 26 damage is not going to kill dragons over here. But we should be able to make it to the depths without him causing us too many problems. We're over here, which you know where we are. We're on top of the Undeadburg bonfire. So once you're here, you need to run to this corner, because that will happen. And basically every time you get on the bridge, that will happen. So the way I'm gonna try to do it right now is to switch to my bow. Oh, he dropped something. And shoot an arrow at him and then run like hell. If I had a low no if I had a lower equipment burden, I could run faster. I think this is a safe spot, but as soon as you enter here, the dragon should run away. But make sure you avoid the fire. So I ran into the safe spot simply because should he shot fire at us, it would have been a death. There's a bonfire here. It will respawn the enemies, but not the dragon. The dragon runs away. He sometimes comes back in the the worst times, really. I might try to kill him eventually. I think it's 1,000 souls, or I mean 10,000 souls. But as you can see, you can simply snipe these guys. I mean, you know the drill. Arrow fight? Sure. We can shoot faster than he can. And here is an interesting weapon for strength build, or a lot of people use it for hybrid builds. The Claymore, because it has an interesting moveset. It's easy to parry in PvP if you spam it, but the Claymore has a very good moveset for PvE, and if you have it to say occult or something like that, occult +5 say, with high faith, it will do a lot of damage even for PvP. So anyway, I probably did this the hard way, but where you really want to go is over here. So you could have gone through the Undeadburg if you felt like it, but need to open the basement, which leads you to the lower Undeadburg, and to Capra Demon, which is, I think, if not my least favorite boss, it's on the list. But from here you can open a few familiar shortcuts. Watch out, don't fall down there, it will cause a death. If you remember this place, this is the Undeadburg, except that now we're much more powerful, so even if they hit us, it shouldn't be a problem. But we're not gonna let them. Wow, that guy jumps. But yeah, that's the first shortcut, and we're gonna go back to this bonfire over here as a base of operation, headquarters, whatever you want to call it. Thought I missed. For the lower Undeadburg, since there's not actually a bonfire over there. So I'll see you in the next video. Welcome back, and today we're gonna be taking care of the lower Undeadburg. There's probably gonna be at least one death, but you can see I've been leveling up through this whole process. You can see my stats, so if you're actually following what I'm doing, you can just copy my stats or get close to them, and you'll do my damage, you'll roll the speed I roll, and so on and so forth. I actually would like to have a lighter shield, but for Capra Demon, not really. I want to be able to fast roll, so I think Havel is coming up pretty soon. I may just spend that one pine resin for him. You know, his Havel, he may deserve it. Let's hit that guy like this. Or not. Let's try like this. Bonk. Bonk. Yeah, I know that will not do anything. But he opened his card. Oh, his problem. You missed. Oh, I also been upgrading weapons. I think the longbow is at +2 right now. So, I mean, the more you upgrade your weapon, the more damage it's gonna do. That's just how it is. So I suggest, as soon as you get a chance to, if you feel like you have enough levels for now, go ahead and get your weapons to +5. But also your armor. If you're taking too much damage, upgrade your vitality. Upgrade your armor. you probably got some large shards to upgrade your armor from the crystal lizards. Otherwise, you know, just upgrade as much as you can. You can farm for souls around the parish with those boulder knights that will also drop shards to make everything much more easy for you. Okay, these dogs, they're very annoying. They can stagger you and they cause bleeding. They attack very fast, probably faster than you, but that's a good thing that we have the Uchi-Katana because it strikes fairly fast. And oh, there's a third one. You want to just wait for them, and oh yeah, they jump, they strafe you, but the bleed meter on this armor is fairly high, and also the shield. Then you can simply open this door, and there's the first guy that will sell sorceries, like powerful ones. There's another guy in Yolanda, but that doesn't matter. If you want to do some sorcery, you can talk to him, such as use a magic weapon. He shows up at Firelink Shrine eventually. Then there are a couple of fire bros, which are very, very annoying because they do a lot of damage with those torches, and when they go in a frenzy, it's really a pain in the ass. They're hollow, so they don't do much damage. I mean, they don't take much damage before dying. They do a lot of damage for hollows, but there is what, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. You can just pull out your bow and snipe them, or beat them on timing. They guard a twin humanity, which can be useful if you're not in human form and want to kindle a bonfire. If you pop one of those, you have humanity to get yourself human and kindle a bonfire. Then here, moving on, there are the thieves. For these, I suggest you two-hand your weapon, go to this one first, and just hit him through the door. I'm not sure if that killed it. I don't think it did, but it does a lot of damage. So then any hit should kill it. Maybe a heavy attack would have been best. But since we haven't killed them, then as soon as we move forward, they're gonna spring their ambush. There's gonna be 3 of them at first. They throw knives, they cause bleeding, they parry you, they backstab you. All sort of thing that could happen to you will happen fighting them. So if you don't succeed at first, try again and again and again. Oh, that's what they did. They probably healed, because of course they can use Estus, they're undead like us, so that's why it didn't work. So we don't have a chance unless we die to try it again, but if you try a heavy attack, them should kill them. I don't believe they have 200 health. They may though. Down here there's another set of thieves, but more importantly, dogs. I wonder if thieves can be easily taken care of with a bow. It doesn't look like it. One see they have 135 health or less, because that's as much damage as I did. If they go in their parry stance, every enemy that parries you has a parry stance, or most of them do. I'm gonna show it to you. They sort of pull out their knife, much like how the Boulder Knights do. They pull out their knife and sort of wave with you to bait you to attack them so they can parry you. 2 more dogs. These are not even the last dogs we're gonna face. Unfortunately, there are 2 in the boss room, which is not nice. Capra Demon is dangerous on his own for new players. 2 dogs are really not what you want from them. If you want a cheap strategy for Capra Demon, you can look up a guide on how to toxic Capra Demon. You can buy so-called dung pies and toxic Capra Demon. 4 of them will be enough. And you can do that safely from outside the boss room. And that will kill it for you, because it will die before the toxin runs out. So Yeah, that's it. This guy, I don't know. I don't know why FromSoft placed him there. If somebody knows, please leave a comment. Say so. Good thing that we still have one of those pine resins, because Capra Demon is very conveniently weak to lightning. I have only one, but I hope that you succeeded at the Taurus Demon your first try and used only one. But so you have one more try should you fail. But otherwise, if you feel you don't do enough damage, this lady over here sells more pine resin, not the gold kind. The gold kind are actually only farmable. You can buy them in a couple places, but she sells the moss clumps, which are really useful. Poison throwing knives, again very useful. Dung pies, as I said, and charcoal pine resin, fire instead of lightning, and rotten pine resin, poison. And poison and fire arrows. But I think for this first try, I'm gonna go and fight. Yeah, shut up. Fight Capra Demon as it is. Well, I have souls and I don't want to go and if I die, you know, worry about souls. So I'm actually gonna buy some. I guess I could buy dung pies and try the cheap way, but I don't feel like it. She sells humanity, I believe only one. And purging stones, again, I think only one. And 4 transient curses or 2 transient curses. I think I'm gonna buy charcoal pine resin. Always useful. Some more arrows, 3 of them. Come again if you please, for sure. I've been upping my endurance, so I have enough to probably block most of Capra's attacks. Another target shield, interesting. Not that we doesn't have one already, but if you're playing online, they're most likely gonna be summon signs on this bridge, people helping you fight Capra. There are no NPCs helping us, so I have to do it on my own. But we have the pine resin. We have fire bombs in case we have our Estus. I want to see if by taking away the bow I can fast roll, but I doubt that. I need less than 25%, and right now I have more than 25%. So I may be able, maybe if I remove the gloves it will do it. I'm not sure. I think I would need something like 14, and so that's 3.6 whatever points. This is 1.8, and I don't want to take away my armor, so I'm just gonna equip the bow again. You never know. If you're wondering how I got the great hammer, if you kill the Asylum Demon the first time you meet him with black fire bombs, you can do it, but it's a really big weapon. I've never seen anyone use the weapon. But let's give it a go. Pine resin, Estus, cross the light, hold up your shield immediately. Bam, bam, and there you can have a hit on of your own. That was way not enough for me to block him, so now I have to take care of the dog in this corner. Jumping attack. Can't block the jumping attack. As you can see, one hit of the Ichigotana did a lot of his help, but with the frame drop from recording and generally playing on computer, I could not roll that attack. I was hoping I could block it, but as I saw before, it would take half of my health, so I knew I was gonna die. So now I'm gonna probably try it with charcoal pine resin. I'm not sure if it does less damage, but I'm gonna cut back to the fight to him. Okay, I'm gonna try it with the charcoal pine resin and with fast roll this time, because at least I can roll the attacks if I know I cannot block them. Especially the first attack is probably gonna be a jumping attack knowing him. Yep. And the heavy attack, and there comes the other dog, so I'm just gonna I was gonna retreat on the stairs, but you really want to get the dogs out of your way the fastest, and then just, oh, it does decent damage. Ooh, I missed. You can block these attacks, I suppose. Yep. Then you can just, that did not work as planned. But yeah, now that the dogs are gone, says he, just let him come down. Oh, the pine resin ran out, but that's cool. We still got plenty. And as you can see, the range of the Uchi-Katana is enough. And that heavy attack, you can easily backstep it. And at this vitality, you can take a hit, no problem. Just do not try to block these kinds of attacks, because he won't be happy about it. Oh, I actually blocked that. I want him to fall, not me, because then I can get a plunging attack on him. If you can get him to fall, definitely do a plunging attack. Bang, bang, my turn. I think if you stay here in the corner, he might try jumping attack and fall down. This is our chance to get plunging attack, which should not do too much damage, but enough. Roll! Ooh. Don't die now. Perfect. And he's dead. And that was Capra Demon. I healed twice. I thought I could actually roll after healing. I tried, but I didn't. But healing twice made sure that I could take the hit. Now we're out of Estus. So the best thing to do right now is go back to Firelink Shrine, which is the fastest route to a bonfire. Here's the depth, by the way, and then venture into the depths. I mean, the first bonfire is not far in the depths, but I mean, at this vitality, if I take a hit, then I have to block all this or roll the second one. I cannot take a second hit, or if I do take 2 hits and I'm still alive, I definitely cannot take a third one. So make sure you stack up on the charcoal pine resins. They're useful in the depths. And also, if you have some humanity on you, that's really good, because you need to summon either actual people or the 2 dudes that helped us last time against the gargoyles. But as you can see, this is the way to Firelink Shrine, in case you were not sure. Oh, these guys are, oh yeah, these guys will be alive even if you kill them, because you actually change area. So I killed them on my way, but yeah, and since you're here, you have a lot of souls, you can level up, and you can go to the smith with the shortcut to the cathedral, and oh, I don't have the bow equipped. And reinforce your weapons, buy some titanite, and do that. So it's up to you. I mean, if you're actually doing what I'm doing, I suggest you, if you're a new player, I suggest you stop and farm in the middle. I do that sometimes, so just, you know, go around, farm some souls, level up, things like that. I'm gonna show you my stats right now. These are my stats, and I will level up to some farming and get my stuff together, and then I will see you in the next video for the depths.